Hi there, it's Karen here. Welcome back to my channel, and we're working a bit further on the autumn journal. As you could see, last week I did the cover, and I've just done a little bit of work on it since then, because although it was last week or the last video when you saw this cover being made, I actually made it quite a few weeks ago. I'm scheduling my videos ahead, and I'm popping ones in between, and I'm kind of messing about with the schedule, and I kept pushing this one back, but I thought pushing the one back where I was making the cover so I could run the two videos together, making the cover and then working in the journal, putting it together. So I'd already done the signatures, and now I've put the two together, so I've actually sewn in the signature now. When I say signatures, it was only one signature. Sorry about that. So I've sewn in the signature in between, and I've also added some book corners. These are just Tim Holtz book corners. You've seen plenty of people doing that. I've done it on camera before. I just thought I'd get some of these things done in advance, because they're all things that I've done before on camera. Usually the sewing in the signature is something I always make a mess of on camera, so I thought I'd do it off camera, and it took me a while. And it was only one signature, so it's a good thing you didn't watch it. But yeah, so I'm really happy with how that's gone in. I like how it goes together with the cover. I'm just really pleased with how it's all going along. Oh, and I've sewn around it. I probably hadn't shown you that as well. I have sewn around the whole cover with a zigzag. So it looks like that, all sewn around. The other thing I did, because if you saw my jelly printing video a couple of weeks ago, I did some jelly printing. I was trying to make pages for my other journal, my Lace and Ladies journal. But after I turned off the camera, I thought I really wanted to do some autumnal pages as well. So actually, I've got a couple here that I haven't done anything with yet. I'll just pull those out and show you. So yeah, I was playing around with the autumn colours as well. So I made that one, which is not really finished yet, I don't think. And this one, which was an option for putting in the journal. It's got various layers on it and all the colours, so I quite like that, and that might still feature in some way. I might make a journal card with it or something. But the one I actually chose and I put into the signature, is just here. Oh, excuse me, there's the phone ringing. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get back to the journal. So yes, this was the paper I chose from my jelly printing that I did. I really love this. I think it's got lots of gorgeous. It's got gold and coppery colours in it, and really, I just loved it. So I thought I'd use that, and as it happened, I did a ghost print on the other side of that particular paper. I wasn't really sure whether I'd use it or not. So it's actually got a backing on it. But it didn't quite go to the edge, so I've just chosen some of my William Morris paper just to cover this bit, and just to give it another bit of texture and just a bit of colour, which is carried over to the other side, on this side. And then there was also a bit of white down this edge, and I didn't want to cut it down anymore. I'd already cut off the white around the edge of the actual jelly print on this side, so I've just put a bit of washi tape down that edge. It's the washi tape I got from Your Creative Studio with the stags on it, so I thought, well, it kind of fitted in with the theme, so I was happy to use that one. So that's the bit of washi tape that I've used. Washi tape, bit of jelly printing. I thought it was high time I used some jelly printing in my journals. That's why I wanted the bigger plate, so that I could do big enough prints to put in the journals, because I think it just gives it a little extra something. And actually this was the perfect spot, because it was looking a little bit plain and colourless on this first page, and it was just what it needed, was something here. So I was really pleased with that. So that's it. So that's the only thing I've done extra. Everything else is as you saw it. I don't think I made any changes to the order, unlike me. So I'm just flicking through for myself, because I haven't really looked in this journal for a while. Anyway, so I thought today we could work on the cover, because I've been thinking about what I want to do on the cover. I mean, I do love all this, all the collaging and everything, but it still needs a focal point. It needs a topper, a little bit of finishing off. And also I thought I might just put a piece of this beautiful vintage lace just around the spine. I do like a bit of lace around the spine, and I can't do a journal without a bit of lace, can I? I mean, I'll keep it to the minimum in here, but there probably will be some like sort of crochet lace going on along the edges and things like that, because I just like it on the edges of a journal. So there we are. Well, on the edges of the papers, is what I say. So this is quite I mean, it's lovely, but it's clearly a collar, so it's got a real curve to it. So it won't just lie flat. So I've got to pick the right piece of this collar bit. So I think that end would be best, because I don't want it to curve out too far so that it impedes on the topper. But I think if it's about there, so that little the centre of the curve is about opposite my eyelet. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to mention. You probably saw I put a couple of eyelets in. These are the copper ones and with the large surround. I thought that would make a nice closure. I'm probably going to order some sari silk in autumn colours to use. I haven't done that yet, but I've got my eye on some. So I think that's what I might do. So there's no real rush for that, because I've got some more work to do, but I want to get that. I'm going to get that ordered very soon. So I just think I'm going to cut it there. I don't know if I'll use the whole width. So it's going to be, don't want to, perhaps if I turn it around, I want to cut it in the right place. Okay. Cut it there. Right, when I've glued the front bit, I might trim it at the back, because that curves as well at the back, and it's a bit raggedy, and I don't know if I need as much as that. And then I'll have a bit to use elsewhere, won't I? So I curve it around like that. Yeah, I think it's too much really, so I'll chop it off before I glue the back. But I think that's how I want it to look. So that's my bit of vintage lace. And then for the topper, I've been playing around with a few bits, and I thought this would be quite nice, because it's got that lovely bit of fringing around it, and I really love that. I don't know what you call this. Is this burlap, or I don't know, hemp? No, not hemp. It's not hemp. I can never remember the name of this stuff. I probably say it every time I use it. I can never remember the name of it, and I'm still not sure. Could be burlap, maybe. And then I've just got a selection of leaves that I want to use, so I'm just pulling them in. So I have a pack of these gorgeous, they're like a fabric, like a thin fabric-y leaf, so I thought I could just arrange those around. I've just got 3 of these, because they're the 3 colours that I have. Kind of arranged them around in a bit of a circle-ish. And then I've got a few more. These are from the Autumn Wonder kit that I've cut out. So these are some of the bigger ones, and I thought, well, I could tuck those perhaps behind. I don't want to, I'm going to keep them away from the colour that they kind of match. So I'm going to put him over here. Something like that. And then I've got this one, which could go in between here. Don't want it to, got to be careful that I don't get it impede my closure. So I'll have to play around with these to make sure that that's the case. And then I have one of these leaves that I did on Tyvek when I was jelly printing the first time, and they got covered in the colours, and I just thought that went quite well as well, and that might just pop in behind the third set, or in the third spot, should I say. Something like that. What it might make more sense to do is to put them on this piece here. I don't know, I don't want to risk covering up my closure, that's my concern, but I suppose I can just move it up if it's sticking out. too far. And then I have a little cutie to go in the middle from the Autumn Wonder kit, where there were so many sweet little elements. And he's got all the little leaves around him, and I just thought he looks so cute on the front there. So I'm going to pop him in the middle. And I think that's kind of where I'm going with this. I think all the colours pull together, pulls in all the colours from around as well. So let's start gluing. It's a bit scary because it's not the easiest things to work with these. It's a case of which bits do you glue first? And I'm wondering which one would be better to stick out this way, because this one sticks out quite a long way. I suppose if I turned it around, see how that would look. So I could have that going that way, and it wouldn't be, well, sticks out about the same, doesn't it? Okay. I think I better start gluing some of these things. I'm going to start with these ones, but only glue them down the middle so that I can tuck the others behind. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, get my Fabri-Tac. Right, so there we are. Now we need to start working on the inside. Oh, there's one more thing. I've had this little butterfly floating around on my desk. I'm not sure where it came from. I think it may have come out of a set. But if you look at the colours, it's got the red and the sort of gold. And I just thought maybe it would just... It looks like it wants to be on here, that's all. I just felt maybe it could just pop up there, and where it's a little bit plain in this corner, and it would just finish things off. What do you think? I rather like it. I'm going to pop it on there, I think. My pin's got stuck now in the glue. Yeah, I think this has got stuck because we're having a bit of a... Oh, look at that. The top came off. That's no good. Top of the pin came off the pin. Oh, that is bad news. Because now I can't get the glue out. I wonder if I've got another topper. Another top. Bear with, I need to sort this out. Okay, so I managed to swap the top. I've got another set of these bottles, and I just put swapped over one of the tops, and I've topped up the glue as well while I was at it. So we can get back to it. And I thought I'd just better mention, because I meant to mention it at the beginning of the video, we're getting some work done downstairs on our bathroom in preparation for all the renovation works that's going to start in just over a week, where they're going to be knocking out loads of stuff. They're going to be knocking down walls and pulling out the kitchen. It's going to be very noisy. But they're doing a bit of prep work today on the bathroom, which is just below me. So if they start doing any drilling, they've already done quite a lot of noisy work early on. So if they do start doing any drilling and it comes up through the through the floor, not they're going to come through the floor, but the noise might come up through the floor. Then I will turn off the camera and come back and finish later. So just to be warned, I might have to suddenly turn off the camera if it starts getting noisy. Actually, they did do some drilling while I was refilling the bottles, so that was handy. Yeah, so we'll just carry on with finishing this off. So yes, it's quite exciting at times at the moment with all the work about to begin. We've got a lot of work to do next week. We've got a week, because I'm filming on the Friday, so we've got a week left before and 2 weekends to clear out the kitchen. We haven't done anything yet because we don't want to do it too early, so we're going to have to move all our stuff out the kitchen and into another room. And we've got a room at the back of the garage that we can set up as a bit of a outside galley, I suppose, a bit of a kitchen area. So yes, it's going to be interesting for the next few weeks, and there'll probably be a period, if it's really noisy, which it probably will be, it may be difficult for me to film. I'll try and do some filming at the weekends, but I don't know how much filming I'll get done over that period of when the renovations are going on, and I really don't know how long I'll be off camera for, which is why I really want to try and get this journal, or the videos for this journal, finished really, so that when I can come back, it could be, I don't know, I may lose most of September on the filming front, so we'll have to see. I have no idea how much filming I'll get done. I may end up just filming Roxy's Weekly Challenge at the weekends, who knows. We'll see what I can fit in, because also we could be quite busy visiting our new grandchild when he arrives. So that's going to take some time as well. So I have no idea how my filming schedule will develop over the next few weeks. So I just want to crack on and get this done. So I've done all the cover. I'm happy with that. I'm going to start putting things in the journal. I've got all my pockets, because we've been working on journal cards and tags, and I have no idea if I have enough, but I thought we won't know if I have enough until I start putting the pockets in to see what I need. So having said that, this is my box of all the stuff I've been making. It's quite full, so I thought I'd better pull out all the pockety things. So yeah, I'm not doing too bad for journal cards and things, I think, and tags, so we might be okay. So that's definitely a pocket. So I'm just going to pull anything that looks remotely pocket-like out. What's that? Yep, that's my little house. Yes. Okay. And that one. That one. Maybe. A whole bunch of things here. And what I've forgotten to do. What's that? No. Nope. Got those. Probably a pocket, yes. Well, floating pocket, I think, that one. Oh, I don't really need my week 23 ticket on there, do I? I'll keep it on there, then I'll move it on to one of the others. Maybe. What else we got here? No, that's going to go in a pocket. These are all... Ooh. Not sure what I was going to use that for. That's a pocket. Is that everything? I think so. But I haven't made my horizontal belly band, that's the word. Always get those two mixed up. I think this is all of them. Just check I haven't missed a pocket somewhere. Ooh, I've missed a tag that I haven't finished off. Oh, well, I'll come back to that. Okay, so I have got quite a few bits here. This is the paper bag that I made, Roxy's Weekly Challenge. There's quite a few from Roxy's Weekly Challenge here. Not sure quite how I'm going to use this, whether it'll be... Might be able to pop it into a pocket or something, so that's not really a pocket. This is more of a little tuck, I think. Okay, I think I'm just going to... 27. Okay, I'll have to put that over here. Right, okay. Let's put them all to one side. I'm wondering whether to make my other belly band first, so I know I'll have the complete set of things to put in then, because I know what I wanted to use. I want to use this, and as I've got a few tall things that need to go into a vertical, into a belly band like that, I am going to need one, so I think I'm going to do that next. Whoops. Yeah, I think that would be a good thing to do. Then I've got everything I need. So I do really like that for a belly band, and I just need to reinforce it really. What shall I reinforce it with? I'd like it to go on a piece of card, I think. I'm just going to go and find a scrap of something. I'm not sure if I've got any card pieces in here. I thought I might have. This is all my more neutral scraps that are good for backing. Oh, that might work. It's a piece of file folder. That could work. Got a bend in the middle though. What about the right size? Let's just... I don't know whether I want to trim off all these little cute bits that are sticking off the sides. Let's just try cutting this and we'll see how it looks. I'm going to trim it off properly now, just because there were so many little bits sticking out. I was a bit reluctant to lose them. I think I just need to bite the bullet and chop them off. You still get the pattern. And the end, which I did not cut straight. Okay. And it will probably fit better on this piece. Now I've cut the bits off. Right. Yes, yes it will. Might actually cut it off anyway at the fold. Pretty much perfect size. Alright, let's glue that on. Okay. And tidy it up on that side. Okay. Oh, just a moment. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about the interruption. That was just my husband. There's a few things that had to be decided, so we just had a little chat. There's lots going on downstairs, and I've already restarted this video once, and then the drilling started, so I've turned it off again. So hopefully that won't happen again. If it does, I'll just wait till they're finished to finish this video. I don't want to keep stopping and starting it. But fingers crossed, I'll have a little period of relative quiet. There's something going on down there. It's not too piercing, so hopefully you can't really hear too much. So we were just finishing this little belly band. I had considered doing a bit of lace at the edges, but I thought, well, it'll just catch on things as they go through, so I've decided to leave well alone. While I was off camera, wasn't very long, but I just put together a few little ruffles. I thought, well, let's do something useful while I'm waiting to come back on. So I've made myself a few ruffles that they may go down the sides of the pages. So let's try and get a few things in before they start drilling again. Or banging, who knows. So I'm not sure at the moment what I want to do on the front here. I think I'd probably want to do something. Just not sure at the moment, or whether I'm going to do any pockets on the end. So let's just put pockets inside and just take it from there. I think we're going to need something here, but I want it to be something. I mean, I don't know whether a ruffle would work here. I don't know if the colours would work. No, not really. So that could be a good place for a side tuck. So I have these, one of which I was going to use as a belly band and one as a side tuck. So if I were to put that there, how would that look? Okay. What about this one? Well, I tell you what I haven't done is I haven't sewn around these yet, have I? Oh, I really do like these to be sewn around, but I can't sew around them till I decide which way they're going to be going on the page. I don't really like either of those there. That's a bit of a shame. I may have to come back to this because it needs the right thing to finish that off. I'm not sure what the right thing is. Okay, let's see. Let's try and put something here. Yeah, that would work. Happy with that there. What else we got? So I'm going to try and only do 12 pockets. I don't know if I'll succeed. I tried before and I couldn't do it. So we'll see. Wondering how that would look there. It's a possibility. Now this would be a good place for side tuck belly band. Belly band there. Yep, I can't glue any of these in until they're sewn. But that's quite a good spot for that. So I'm not going to glue anything until I'm sure it's the right place for them. So I'm just looking for something. That's a clip in, isn't it? Got that clip in there. I have got some nice little leafy paper clips I could use. If I can find them. There's one. So I could pop this maybe here. Like that, although I think I want the paper clip higher up so you can actually see it. Oops, not that way, that way. Something like that, then I can move it around if I need to. And I like that. I don't know if I want to put anything on there. Maybe maybe the butterfly would be nice there. Okay, we'll give that a go. One side tuck. Courtesy of Roxy's Weekly Challenge. And wondering about this on here. Yeah, I quite like that there. Just the middle, it is. So I might want to put something. Well, this is another clip-in one, so that could go at the back. And I've got these two similar pockets. So I might put that one there. Alright, so how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 at the front, 6 at the front. Let's go for 6 at the back. So I'm thinking that's quite nice there. So we'll see if we've got another leaf. I think we have. I don't have a lot of pretty paper clips. I'd like to get some more. Maybe that was the only one. Oh, what's that? No. Oh, well, I've got a nice gold one. If I spot another leaf one, I'll use it. Okay, that will do. Nice gold paper clip. Pop that on there. Oh, paper clips. I have got some decorative paper clips from Shabby Dabby Doodah. I'll just see if any of those would go. I don't know if they will. I don't know if she works in these sort of colours very much. This is just the sort of thing they should be used for, I think. But I don't know if I've got one that will go in this journal. I've got quite a nice little collection. Maybe. Right, I'm back again. Then my camera died, of course, my battery. I had to change my battery. It's one of those mornings. So I don't think there's anything in here that quite works in this spot. I'm not quite right. I might be able to use, I don't know, I might be able to use one, not that one. This is quite neutral. That might go on something. I could leave that out. This one is quite large. I'm not sure whether I'd be able to find a way to use that. I think maybe not. Too much pink. That's another possibility. It's not far off. So I might leave those out just in case. We'll see. Running out of places to put things now. Okay. Oh, there's a blue one there. Don't need that. But I might need that for my other journal. That's a good thinking. That might go nicely on my other. In fact, there's a couple here that probably would go quite well on the Lace and Ladies, because I'm using blues and pinks, so bear that in mind. Right, so this nice simple gold paper clip will do quite well. I have to turn it round, can't do it with my right hand. I think I've got too many pages here, so I can't do it. Oh, it's quite a tight one. I don't know quite why. It looks a big one, but it's really tight. Not sure. It's just probably because this is quite thick. Anyway, that can go on there. I mustn't forget my belly band that I spent all that time, well, a small amount of time making. See where that can go. Can that go on here? Yes, I think it could. I think that would go here. All right. And this has already got a pocket. What about something? One of these kit pockets. Quite like the golden pumpkin butterfly. So this needs folding in, doesn't it? Like that. And on this side, Sometimes you need just a simple little pocket. And that would be quite nice just there. Okay, so that's that one. What about something here? Oh, what about our little house? How would that look? How would that look on there? Now, a little pocket in there. Oh, we're going to be able to open it if it's on the... Actually, it's going to be another clip in. Oh, I wonder, could we maybe just clip it like that? And then it'll come out. Then you lose your house effect, don't you? Yeah, that's not going to work. I'm going to need another clip. Okay. So that's that one. So we've got 3 so far, or 4. 4, I think. What about here? I've got these pieces. Oh, it's another clippy one. Yes. Maybe it's something that could go in a pocket. Do you know what I haven't got? I haven't got a corner pockets this time for this journal. What I will put on, perhaps. Oh, that's too blendy, isn't it? What else have I got? Well, I've got this pocket here. Or that's going the wrong way. Okay, I'll come back to that one. That pocket, I don't know if that works either. This one actually works the best on here, but I don't know if I want any more clippy things going on. I do quite like that though. I suppose the option is to... Is there any point in flipping it? All you're getting is the decoration on the back, which is very nice, but do I... Not sure. I might just pop that there and think about whether I want to glue that down or clip it in. Because the more clips you use, the more bulky it gets. Would that go here? Yeah, I don't mind it so much, too much there. What was the other option? Might be better. This is a bit thick. Okay, that might work there. Or I have one of the paper bags. I have 2 to choose from. That one and that one. I like that. I think I like that on there. So yeah, so we're going to need a big journal card for this one, I think. So maybe I'll just pull it over that way a bit. Yeah, I think that might be the best option for there. That one, 2. So this isn't going to work on here, is it? No. Be easier than this. This one's already got its cards in it though. Oh, I'm not sure what to do with this one. Okay, let's think about this. Yeah, I think the issue with this is, I wonder if we can do a flip out, because it's got journaling space on the back. If you had it as a flip out, but you can't, if you've got it attached, you couldn't open, well, you could open the lid, the roof. You can open it, it's quite stiff. Maybe that's the thing to do. Maybe I'll make this one a flip out and not a clip in, and then we can clip this one. Clip it here. Because I do like that there. The colours work really well together. So that one could be a flip. And there's this one, and another clip in. And I like the colours there. So I think we've got about 6. I think we have our 6. Okay, just double checking. There's that, or we could go for that and cover all of this up. That would be a bit of a shame, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think I'd rather have it like that. I just reluctant to not use this because I rather like it. Unless I put it here, and it will be uneven. I'll have an extra one. This one's clipped in here. Okay. Belly band. Up there. Well, what I could do with this, just to liven it up a bit, I could do a bit of stenciling. But I can't do it while all these pockets are making it so bulky. Ooh. No. Not going to work. I think just a bit of lace would do it. A bit of lace down the side. What should we have? I'll come back to that. Let's start sticking some of these pockets in and make some decisions. Enough umming and ahhing, I think. I like that there. It's going on. Let's be done with it. I won't be able to get them all in because I've completely lost track of time, but I have a feeling this video is getting a bit lengthy, but I think we'll see. I might just plough on. So I can't do this one because I've got to sew around it, so that's there. And that one's a clip in, so that's okay, that's in. So we've got this one. Oops, I'm just going to trim that. Where's my scissors? There we are. Not trim it, just take off that bit of thread and pop that in there. Okay, I'm back again. That should be the last interruption now. I think they've nearly finished what they were hoping to do. They just needed to come and look at the boiler cupboard behind me in my room. So yeah, they needed to come and do that. So that was why I had another interruption. I'm sorry about that, but nothing I can do. The work has to be done. and I really wanted to get this video done, so maybe I chose the wrong time to do it. We should be able to carry on now. And I want to get these pockets in, so let's just plough on. This one is glued down nice and securely now. So I've got this one here, and I have had a little flick through and rearrange things a bit, because I ended up with 8 on one side and 6 on the other, and so yeah, I've had a bit of a rejig, but I think we're okay. I think we've got 7 pockets on each side, which is probably a bit more than it should be, but I can't not do that, not put them on. They just sometimes cry out for something. So, and quite a few of them are removable, or 2 or 3 anyway, so it means it's easier to, you can take those out and reduce the bulk if you're writing in it. So this little pocket I think goes nicely there. This one nearly went and then it came back in again. And then the next one is going to be this one, which I really like here. I love all those colours together. I think we're there, I think we've grabbed. There's a pretty quick grabbing glue, this art glitter glue. And then, I might just want to trim that off a little bit down the bottom here. Sure I'm not cutting anything. No, I only want to cut one page, don't I? Just a little white bit I want to get rid of down the bottom here. Alright. Oops. I threw it away and it came back. Alright, then we've got our envelope pocket. I do like these envelope pockets. So I think I will glue it this side, and along the bottom. Okay. So we got, yep, oh, oops. Nope, not quite glued along the bottom there. Okay, that one. Then we're in the second signature. This one's clipped in. And then we've got this belly band. Now, am I going to want to sew around this one? Yes, I think I will. So I'll leave that for now. This one I'm just going to glue in. It's one of the very few kit pockets that I've actually used. That's nothing unusual. I do like to make my own pockets. As many of you know, I'd rather make than just cut them out and stick them in. And then we've got this side tuck on this side. So I think I moved this one. It was in another spot. It may have been in a very similar spot the other side, but I thought I'd have one at the beginning of the signature. So I think that one we put in at the beginning, so I didn't really want them both on the same side, so I've moved this one to the back of the signature, and it's fine just there. corner and this corner. There we are. Alright, that's that one. And then we have our house, which I have moved to over here. So we're going to flip it that way, we're going to flip it that way. No, I don't want to flip it that way, do we? Because you can't write on it if it's flipping out. So if we flip it, could it completely... Just trying to figure this out. I think for now, I really need to think about this one. I've got those other two to sew, so I think we'll come back and kind of do a bit more work on some of these next time. That one's already clipped in, so that's okay. Just because I have no idea how much of the video I have filmed now, because I've had so many interruptions and I've just not kept track. So I'm just going to glue this last one in. Give some thought to how that little house is going to go in. And just keep on working on this. I will still do the odd video here and there on my new journal, on the Lacing Ladies, because it's nice to have a little break from doing the same thing. So that may pop up. May have already popped up. I might have done one in between, because these videos are all over the place. I'm not necessarily filming them in any kind of sequence. Sometimes I have filmed 2 or 3 autumn journal videos, one after the other, just because I have all my stuff out. And then I'll move on to do something else, and then I'll schedule them ahead as and when. So yeah, I might decide to do some work on my other little journal and then schedule that in front of this one. I have no idea. So you may have already seen one. I'll have a look at my schedule and see where things should go. I like to break things up a bit. I don't like to do one thing time after time. I like to make things more interesting for you guys by having a variety of videos. But we still need to move forward with this one, don't we? We still need to progress. So that's this one, and I think that looks quite nice there, like that. I'm happy with that. So yes, I've got a little bit of work to do. So what I'll probably do, the 2 belly bands that I need to sew round, I will do that and then probably just glue them in, because you've seen where they're going to go. I've also got this little side tuck, and I might decide to use it. I'm not sure. I might pop it on one of the inside, or oh no, I'm not going to put it there, but I could. It's a bit bumpy there. I could maybe incorporate it on here. Belly band. I don't know. Or I might not use it at all. Anyway, thank you for bearing with me today. It's been a bit of a funny old video, but I think we've made some real progress on it, on the journal, and we'll just keep plowing on with it. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.